Okay, so today we are going to be talking about Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez. First, we're going to talk about stats, then we're talking a little bit about gameplay and how these guys kind of compare, and then we will talk about prediction at the end. This should be a fairly quick video, so let's get right into it. All right, stats looking at these guys right now. Josh Taylor's about 2 years older, not a huge difference there. Height-wise, they're the exact same, and Jose Ramirez has a 2-inch reach advantage or so. Looking at the KO percentage of each fighter, Jose Ramirez is a 65% KO percentage and Josh Taylor has a 76% KO percentage. So now let's talk about general gameplay and how these guys stack up. So honestly, both these guys have a similar style in the fact that they like to come forward, they're aggressive, they work the body very well. I think that's why this fight is so interesting to so many people, is that these guys' styles look like they are made for each other, and it looks like we are going to have a lot of fun watching these guys go to war. This could be a possible fight of the year candidate if you ask me. Now, I think it's safe to say that I think Josh Taylor's footwork is a little bit better, but I would also like to say that I've seen Jose Ramirez now stepping up in caliber of fighters, and he's done really well adjusting to these higher level fighters. We've seen him get buzzed and kind of take some big shots from Maurice Hooker, and then able to come back and win the fight by TKO. So I think that it's safe to say both these guys have interesting attributes. I think they both have a huge heart, big drive, can take a punch to get to land one, which I think is going to make this really fun. But overall, I think that we're going to see how well each guy can go through their gears and which one can go through them faster and how they adapt. That to me is what's going to make a big difference in this fight overall, and I think the aggression is really going to be interesting to see who's able to dominate and have the ring generalship. Whoever can dominate and be the ring general in this fight is going to win it, because I think you're going to see a lot of high volume from both guys, and I think the person that can control that distance, control engagements, is going to win. So now let's get to prediction. Okay, so overall, I'll be honest with you guys, my heart wants Jose Ramirez to win because I really like him and I think it'd be wonderful for him to win. By the way, he is a 2-to-1 underdog on the betting odds, so if you're a betting individual, I think that's a little bit steep. I think that's a really solid bet to make because I think it's a much closer fight than that. That said, my head is telling me Josh Taylor, and I think that's because I think Josh Taylor is a little bit more well-rounded, and I feel as though he can get the job done, and I think he's going to win by decision. That said, do not count out Jose Ramirez. Like I said, a 2-to-1 underdog. I don't think it's to that level. I think it's much closer, and I think we're going to get an excellent fight from both fighters. This might turn into a rematch because it's going to be so good. We might see multiple fights from these guys, but in the end, I am not expecting this to be a fight where it's a one-sided fight. I'm expecting it to be fairly close. By the way, we will be live streaming during this fight on Saturday, so subscribe to the channel if you want to come out, hang out and talk about the fight. And with that said, we'll talk to you later. Thanks.